Welcome to my channel, I'm Stranger Cats. Today's video is a 30 days challenge where I focus on becoming a parkour champion, or at least somewhat decent. As you could probably guess, this is day 1. I'm just showing you right now my starting skill set, which is unfortunately poor. But that's the point of the video, isn't it? I built this core and then asked a friend who is very good at parkour to test it and make any additions, subtractions, edits she wanted to. By the end, she said the course was fairly difficult and it would be amazing if I can do this course well by the end of the 30 days. When I started this world, I did turn off villages, so I don't know how they spawned, but they are here and we'll be seeing quite a few of those. Each day I show you a bit of my progress and my focus on that day. I will also be showing you the death count on days where I am focusing on the entire course. I'm just going to cut the clip here because it's pretty much me just dying, and you're going to see plenty of that in the next several days anyway. But the reason it's 195 plus instead of the exact count is because I actually lost in footage, but I do know I eventually rage quit. Alright, so it is day 2 and I'm actually building up a little practice course. I already have a course, but this is a little mini practice course. I had watched a few videos on YouTube trying to understand what I'm doing wrong. I built a little practice course, I practiced it a little bit. Here, I just checked to make sure the length was the same. And now I'm just practicing here instead of down there for some reason. But I did off-camera practice more there, and it was very much so helpful, I think. It's day 3, and I logged on with the wrong skin. Oops. So today's focus is the 5-block jump. I did watch a couple of videos on YouTube trying to figure this out as well, but you had a lot of crazy theory videos. You had people just showing off they could do it. But I'm going to be honest, guys, a lot of these videos look fake. My parkour expert friend says they are very much so possible, that she's done them a few times, but at this current time, I'm going to be perfectly honest, I'm not completely sure I believe it. See, I know I'm pretty bad at parkour, so I'm not going to completely dismiss the idea, but considering the fact that all the videos I did watch where people did do it, kind of seemed fake. So here I am expanding it. I was like, maybe I just need more of a running start. It didn't help. Here I am trying to slap. I was like, well, maybe 4.5 blocks will work. I did it, but only because I was able to hit the grass before that slap. So there I go, deleting the grass, so maybe. Day 4, and today's basically the same thing. I was not successful at all yesterday, so today I am just focusing on the 5-block jump. Every time I practice it, I just feel less and less convinced that it is something that is actually possible. Let me know down in the comment section below if you have ever pulled off a 5-block jump, because I certainly haven't. Who knows, maybe by the end of the video I will. But I'm not gonna lie, I would be pretty surprised. Okay guys, it's day 5, and I may or may not have stayed up till 7 in the morning playing Minecraft with some friends, and I got up at 10. So I am extremely exhausted. It's also almost midnight right now, so I've been up all day with 2 hours of rest, I think. And so yeah, I just quickly practiced some 5-block jumps and some head hitters, and that's it. Day 6, and I'm still practicing these 5-block jumps. I've actually come pretty close a few times, but still haven't quite made it. But today's main focus, I am practicing the 5-block jumps, but today's main focus is really these fence jumps and the glass panes. The pains are a pain, man. Day 7, and today's focus is actually the shulker boxes. I was actually surprised, but there was a few times that I successfully did it. I was expecting shulker boxes to be the most difficult, especially because I've never really had experience with shulker boxes. But of course, we also had to practice the 5 block jumps. At this point, I am starting to despise the 5 block jump. 5 block jump, been there, attempted that. We practiced the shulkers some more. And of course, the main focus today was the fences because for some reason, the pains, I was actually doing pretty successfully today, but the fences were the pain. They were the biggest pain. Alright guys, it is day 9 and I may have gotten a little distracted. It's my favorite cat. It's my favorite cat. So no, that doesn't help me. Here, we'll give you cod. Love me. Yay! Would I have gotten distracted if Minecraft didn't spawn the villages like I told it to? No, I wouldn't have. Okay, let's be real. I probably would have found something. Today's focus is really just the ice and the shulker boxes. I did do the 5 block jump, of course. I did that a few times. But the focus was really mostly on the ice. But hey, if you guys have made it this far into the video, please make sure you click the like button and help support me. I do have a dream of becoming a YouTuber, like for real, and it would be greatly appreciated if you will give me some help. If you like me, my content, make sure you subscribe to the channel, turn on the notification bell. And if you guys like this style of video, I'm having fun making it. Obviously I don't know what the end product is right now, but if you do like this style of video, make sure you let me know in the comment section below, and definitely make sure to hit that like button, and I will do more of these in the future if you do. Today's focus on day 10 is really these fence posts. I've gotten fairly comfortable with the head hitters. The 5 block jump, I guess, is technically the hardest one, but it's a bit of an impossible jump for me at the moment, so we're just going to say the fence posts are my biggest issue. Some of these blocks have actually been changed to the chiseled quartz block. In case you are wondering, these are going to be our spawn points throughout the course. And of course, I've been practicing the 5 block jump. I think it's impossible. So today we just kind of practiced a lot of the fences, of course. I'm still struggling on those. But we also went on other parts of the course like the glass panes, the ice. I pretty much went over most of the course just to kind of get that practice in, to kind of get used to it, trying to figure out what really is most of my struggle points. And I even did the soul jumps, which were surprisingly easy. And of course, I did the 5 block jumps, but do you guys really want to watch more of that? Do you really? Of course, today we're starting off with the fence post once again. These have been quite a bit of an issue, but I'm actually feeling like some improvement has happened. And I'm back to the glass panes, and today the glass panes were literally a pain. They were very difficult to deal with today. But not as difficult as the ice was. And today the shulker boxes have been extremely aggravating. I had so much issues with them. Specifically the side one, which is normally the easier one for me, ironically. And of course, we practice the 5 block jump. I have discovered that if I have the long side, I do tend to get closer to making the jump, but I never have made it quite yet. Today was a rather irritating day. I basically did everything I did yesterday, but I felt like everything was much harder than they were yesterday. And I could never really be satisfied with any of the different obstacles, even though some of them I were at the point where they felt quite easy and I was quite pleased with the progress. But today it just felt like I backtracked and it was really, really irritating. 5 block jump. Wow, how'd I fail that? So today I decided to do this entire course in this whole, just to kind of see where I'm at, what I'm struggling with the most. Just to kind of get comfortable doing the whole entire thing. As you could tell, I died a lot. It was a struggle. And as you can tell, I am also using the spawn points. I am making a spawn point every time we hit the chiseled quartz block. Or at least when I remember. But it was a nice break than just a focus study. I enjoyed doing the course in its entirety. But I still suck at it. I just want to add real quick that I didn't realize it while I was recording this, but as I'm editing this, I realized the first day I did this entire course, I rage quit, so I never did finish it, and I had like over 195 deaths, but today I only had 19. It's amazing how I didn't even realize how different, how much improvement there has been. But there really has been a lot of improvement, and I'm very much so excited about it. So yesterday was a nice break, but today's focus is really on the tough parts, like the fences, the glass panes, the ice, and the shulker boxes. And of course, we did do the 5 block jumps again. Even though at this point, I'm pretty positive that is just not possible. It's day 16, and I'm not gonna lie, I feel like these days are starting to get a little repetitive. So we're just gonna, you weren't supposed to be here in the first place, and so now we're going to get rid of you. As you guys probably guessed, now that I'm burning an entire village down and setting villagers on fire, that I might have been getting a little bit on the irritable side at this point. I am enjoying this challenge, but also forcing myself to do it every single day was quite a bit of a struggle for me. And especially for days where I forget to do it until after I've already brushed my teeth, put on my pajamas, crawled in bed, and I was like, crap, I gotta get up and go record. But I did practice some today. It's basically the same thing. Not burning a village down today, but I can't promise that that won't happen in the future. But I do feel quite a bit better today recording this. But again, my focus is the fences, the glass panes, anything that has been giving me any sort of difficulty, which is most of the course, to be honest, but day 18 is pretty much the same thing. Well, it's supposed to be day 19, and, well, I actually missed that day. So it is technically day 20, but we're not going to show the practice part till a little bit. But I decided to take out my frustration on missing a day on this village. But first, we got to save the horse because, you know, I'm not too evil. And then, of course, I also had to save a couple kitty cats and brought them to the safety of a neighboring village. Now it is time. We're going to start off with a TNT trap that I set for the golem. It actually surprised me how much TNT it actually took to take care of that golem. I figured it would be pretty much an instant death, and it wasn't. But there we go. We pretty much destroyed the entire village. We kind of did destroy the entire village. We just, we had some villagers. Like these guys in a hole. I don't know how they survived. But don't worry, guys. I made sure this was a village that wasn't too close to our parkour course, so we won't be seeing this disaster. I could have just pretended that didn't happen, that I didn't forget a day, and I could have just added another day to the thing. The problem is that would have meant I had to postpone this video a whole month. So that meant I would have to decide something to upload today instead of this video, and then I'm kind of a little short on ideas right now, and I'm about to go on vacation, and it was just a whole ordeal. But today I did just kind of practice, so today I just kind of practiced whatever I felt like doing. I didn't, focus on anything in particular. Day 21, I just kind of practiced stuff that I knew I really need to focus on and to crack down to kind of really help. So, my struggle areas like the fences and the panes and all that. Of course, big surprise. So today I actually felt comfortable enough to kind of back off on the fences. So I just kind of focused on the panes, the glass. And yes, in case you guys are wondering, I am still practicing the 5-block jump. I've been doing it every single day. And I still think it might be impossible. So today I just kind of went over everything that's been difficult for me, and I just kind of sorted through it. The fences were easy, the panes were easy, the ice was easy. The only thing that really gave me issues today was the shulker box and of course the 5-block jump. Still no progress has been made. Again, I just kind of sorted through everything but the shulker boxes. Finally, we are back to doing the course in its entirety. And I surprisingly had a lot of difficulty with some simple block jumps, and the honey, which I was doing pretty good from the very start, was a little bit of a difficulty for me today. I don't know if it's just because I haven't been practicing, even though the honey I kind of picked up immediately. I've never done it before and I had no problem with it. But I don't know, maybe I was just having a bad day. I don't know. I don't know. But even the really, really simple stuff, the stuff that I never had issues with, or the stuff that was very, very easy from the beginning, I had a lot of issues. I was even having a lot of issues with a lot of jumps, which I never really had issues in any of the days before, but I was having a whole lot of problems with it. And I will admit, guys, I eventually did rage quit. I never made it past the shulkers. I got so irritated, I couldn't. Well, I thought I had a tough time yesterday, but today I had an even worse time. I had died like 61 times before I even made it to the first checkpoint. That's more than the amount of time that I died the entirety of yesterday. So I thought yesterday was a bad day. This was a bad day for me. I don't know why. It was just really, really hard to do the course at all. Although I had a harder time today than I did yesterday, I did last quite a bit longer before I finally rage quit. I only had one more jump, but I kept dying there, so I just gave up. As we are nearing the end of the challenge, I am finding it harder and harder not to rage quit. Today I actually never made it to the first checkpoint. I just kind of got irritated and I quit with 30-something deaths. That's all. It was a tough day mentally. Today, I finally made it all the way to the end of the course. I actually completed it, and the first time in what feels like forever, if I'm being completely honest. It was a bit difficult, but I think it's a big improvement from day one. And honestly, for some reason, the fences, the panes, the ice, most of the things that were giving me the hard time when we first started, those weren't that bad. It was those simple block jumps at the very beginning, and of course the shulker box, which I feel like is a chance thing anyway. You just got to get the timing right, and you got to jump on it right. You got to, everything's got to be exactly so imperfect with the shulker. So that one I don't get as irritated with because I don't feel like it's all on me. Really, it's just the beginning of the course and the shulkers. And of course, our 5-block jump is still non-existent. Today, I actually was very calm for the most part, despite how many times I was dying. I only started to rage near at the end with the soul sand, which I did all right with the soul sand, but that section closer to the end, like with the cactus in that last jump, That I normally do a fairly decent job with. I mean, I would die, but and I've never really had a struggle with it with this degree. And it actually became rather irritating, but we did eventually complete the course. We only died 30 times, but in this last section, and we had died 19 times, which means all the other sections in the rest of the course, we only died 11 times, which I think is a big improvement from where we were. I did try for quite a bit and off camera to do the 5-block jump, and I still have no success. We only have one more day, guys. So I realized that I never showed you guys what the sections are exactly. So this is the first section. So we got these simple little blocks, the honey, which actually the honey is probably my favorite part of the parkour. You got the head hitters. You got some diagonal 4-block jumps. This is a 3, 1, 2. No, that's a 4. That's a 4. That's a 4-block jump. This is a 4-block jump. And this starts the new section, which is the fence post, the cactus jumps, and then here's our third section, which is a slime jump onto the ladder parkour. And then we got the glass panes, then the ice obstacle. And then here's the start of our next section, which is the shulker boxes. Because this one is a little bit more iffy, like you gotta hit it. The timing's got to be perfect. The landing's got to be, everything's got to be perfect with those. So this is just a mini section, I guess. And then here's the start of the very last section, which is soul jumps, which these are 3-block jumps. This one's only a 2-block jump. And then a different type of cactus jump where you got to jump on these sides instead of on top. And you got this jump, and then the very last jump to the last platform where we get to read the book is a 4-block jump. I think I was hating myself when I made that. Last day of this challenge, being on this road, and last time seeing this cat. It's honestly a little bittersweet. I've only spent 20 minutes each day, but I have done this for a month. I'm glad this is over, but also, in a way, I'll miss it. I just want to remind you that everyone has different learning paces, so if you do this challenge and only work 20 minutes a day like me, you could either have more improvement or less than me. But don't feel bad if you get less than desirable a result. But I would like to challenge you guys to try this. If you try this challenge on any platform like YouTube or TikTok, I would love for you to share with me so I can see your improvement. If not, just let me know on Twitter or in the comment section down below how the challenge goes for you. Though a few times in this challenge was rage-inducing, I greatly enjoyed this. I would definitely love to do more of these. I might not make one every month, but I have seen where short-term challenges like this can help increase your learning speed, which I would love. I imagine if I spent more time each day, there would have been a bigger improvement. But honestly, I think this was a success. I started with almost 200 deaths if I didn't go that far, to the 20 times I died today. I'm quite happy with the results of this challenge. It's been a good time. Hey, you actually completed the parkour. Congrats, I guess. I didn't know you could do it. Next 30 days challenge is something you are less experienced at, but may come handy in the future. Leave a comment down below if you guys think you know what the next challenge is. If you like this video, make sure to click the like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. If you have any ideas on what should be done in the 30-day series, let me know. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. And of course, we got to attempt the 5-block jump one last time. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining me. This is the end of this world. Goodbye, cat. I guess I'll never see you again. No, I will see you again. In another world. No one ever sticks around till after the end screen. But if you guys did, the next 30 days will be Redstone. Comment down in the section below if you watch this.